Dooch, dooch, dooch,
I like we're all
dooch.
doing music.
Dude, did you see? I totally did the swim.
That's funny. So what's going on, Spice Runners? It
Spice
is another
Runners.
Friday night. Thank you for joining us this Friday. I am one of the hosts here, Eben the Enabler. That's my new name.
Well, it used to be, Evan the creator. So, yeah.
And then, so thanks to Benjamin for renaming me, Eben the
Yeah.
Enabler.
That's awesome. That works. Actually, that kind of does work. Yeah. Let's see.
And got next to me, Scott Barry. Oh, and I pointed the right way this time.
Yes, I know. You have to think, right? Because you're like, I want to go. Nope, it's that way. Yeah.
We'll get it right one of these days.
Yeah. And I also have issues with mirrors, so we'll talk
Who's
about
below
that
you,
some other
Scott?
time. What's new
Who's
with
below
me?
you?
Who's below me? Big hair Michelle. What?
What's up, Michelle?
What?
Guys,
What? Look at this. Poof, 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 poof.
I gotta get retro. I gotta bring Pebbly Poo back.
There you go. It looks good. It looks good. I like that. I miss the space buns. I think the space buns are cool.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about that, but I'm trying something else. So maybe next time I'll do my space buns.
You do it.
Space buns, and you got to do the dance. Space buns.
Space buns. Yes, we are nerds, but it's Friday, right?
Hell yeah. Who's next to you, Michelle?
Let's see.
See? Uh-huh.
This is Jason.
What's
you,
up,
Michelle.
Jason?
Hey,
How you
everyone.
doing?
Good.
Cool.
I dig your backdrop, Jason. Stuff looks amazingly
Thank you.
cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. As I told you guys before the show,
No, you didn't.
switched it up today because that whole area is covered with stuff for Jeff's project, so it's just a mess.
Yes.
I can't
Hell
say
yeah.
it's there. So, and Jeff's
And you guys are probably wondering where Jeff's is. Where is
he's
Jeff.
Jeff?
fired.
Where is Jeff? Yeah. Who is Jeff? What is Jeff?
But more importantly,
When is Jeff?
why is Jeff?
Why is Jeff? Jeff's on vacation.
Take
Yeah.
time off.
Yeah. We'll
He's
miss him.
probably,
Lucky
probably
bastard.
sneaking on his phone right now watching us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right?
Probably.
So, hi, Jeff. Yeah, so we'll
But
give
like
people a few
speaking of
minutes to join
Jeff's,
in.
his collection, the updates that he's been posting on Facebook, I mean, that is really starting to come together.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Right.
it's amazing.
So cool.
Like
Yeah,
I said, I
Jason-
like the white background better. It made me less jealous. He
Ah,
it's
that's
smooth,
funny.
The commanders with the helmets, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the saber cabinet. I mean, he has one of the coolest saber collections.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen in
That's
all
well done.
And the way it's
commanders.
displayed, it's displayed in those cabinets,
It's
and
clean.
it just, exactly. It is clean. That's the problem I think I have. I have a little bit too much clutter, but some of it's, I'm working on stuff, so it is what it is.
The one thing that I like about Jeff's collection is that it's pristine. It's clean. I mean, it's clean, immaculate. I mean, and everything is in its spot, and it just looks stellar. You know, it's like museum stuff.
Right.
You know,
You just
Yeah,
get
he
in there,
puts a
you
lot
get
of
it.
thought
He
into
probably
it.
gets a great he's got to be so stoked to finally be in there instead of the closet he was in. And I say that because it was all those boxes,
He was
But
in the
he's out of
closet.
that closet. Now he can kind of look and start to go, oh, yeah, I want to do this over here and that.
Right.
And that's always cool.
right?
So, all right.
Cool,
Enough of
cool.
Jeff's. Jeff,
He's old
no
news.
more.
Forget about it.
Well, let's see who's with us today. Let's start going through the comments here. Got our buddy Jose. Another beautiful Friday evening here in the lounge. Yes, sir, it
Absolutely.
is. Half-ass Refuse. What's up, peeps?
What's up, Craig?
What's up, Craig?
Got Robin in the house. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Got Jason. Hype man. It's Friday. You know what that means? Shot,
You
shot,
could
shot,
have
shot.
just said that because you're on the show. You don't have to type it. You can just talk.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
Ben-
beat Sean to the comments.
Benjamin Bowman. Hey, guys. Good
Hey.
show the other night on the Sifcast. Duff Man Dioramas. What's up, everyone?
Nice.
Duffman.
Koi Hall. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Chris Elliott. What's up, everyone? What's up? Ken Bashara. Hey, y'all. Ken, please tell me you bought the Batman. Let's see what he says later. I've been
Speaking
trying to
of that,
enable him on a different group.
I finally saw the movie because it's playing on HBO Max. I finally saw
Nice.
it. Yeah.
The movie's great.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff
Yeah, I love
Roadhouse Roadie. What's up, Spice
Ruby.
Farmers? Hope everyone's week is over.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Yeah, for those joining us on the chat, thanks a lot.
Hey, Kelly.
As you can see, I got a new name now, Eben the Enabler, thanks to Benjamin.
I forget I can do this too.
There you go. What's up, Kelly? How you doing?
Kelly.
Cool.
All right. Roadhouse round kick. Right on, Craig. There you go.
Right. Exactly.
Like
And then
karate.
if Roadhouse can see here in the background.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
I got it.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Michelle, go for it.
Okay. Let's see.
Big
here.
hair Michelle.
Got you guys. Let's see here. I'll try to do.
Pictures on Facebook are amazing.
Yeah, I don't know how
look at
you
that.
did that.
Look at the
best car
chrome.
Yeah,
on
it's
that.
insane.
The best car is freaking fantastic.
And it is crazy, Michelle. I saw you posted a old photo you had done of Mando
Yeah.
from like a year or so ago.
Wow.
And that one looks phenomenal, but then like the transition to this one, it's such. You can see your development. You know what I mean? This looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that makes this one different is the Beskar is actually fresh. Like you know how it was worn down. I think that was pre.
Yeah, that was a Durasteel, I think. Is that the other one was? This one's the Beskar.
Yeah. So.
Very cool.
But
The painting or Michelle there, Craig?
You guys. But, this seriously, the difference is the reference. Like Jeff really knocked it out of the park today. You know, when he picked this reference, and the thing that really is cool is that this is actually a screen capture from the show. So nobody's doing this. This is me.
Nice.
One of a kind.
All right,
nice.
so real quick, everybody get ready to take a screenshot. Michelle? Dean
Saw it here
Kane.
first.
Dean Kane.
Dean
There it
Kane.
is.
You guys.
Yes, we're funny.
You guys.
That's awesome.
So, guys out there, we need your help. We are trying to come up with a word for the night for the game or whatever we do. I don't even know what we do here. But
Just drink.
yeah, so we need your help in coming up with a new word for tonight's show.
It'll
So
take
go.
like 10 seconds for them to get the message. So
Yeah, that's all good. No, it's all good.
yeah. So yeah, while they're thinking about that, I guess we can talk about what we picked up this week. I guess I can go first. So my stuff is old but new, right?
Yeah.
I got these a while back.
Hell yes.
It's so beautiful.
That
Yeah.
frame really brings that whole piece together.
Right?
hmm
Let me bring it closer so it can pan in and out.
Man, that looks so killer. I love it.
That is such a cool pose of Boba too. He looks so like, he looks badass.
He
He
looks
does.
OG right there, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a biatch like he does now.
He looks like
So
a godfather.
Yeah, he does.
Exactly.
That's a badass piece. And then I got this other giant stuff. I know, even though it's not Star Wars, it's still something badass.
Wow, that thing's big.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah.
Yep, and I
That
got
red, that red mat looks really good with it.
Right?
dope. And that plaque right there looks badass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pro looking.
Oh my god, it looks so freaking awesome in person. You don't even know. So this is going to go up in the living room in our Marvel room,
Nice.
and I'm getting the actual shield put in the box too, so it looks like a shadow box.
Yeah.
So it'll be the companion piece. Yeah, thanks, Craig.
And just to remind everybody, Evan does not get the living room. He lost that battle.
I don't have the living room. That's my wife's room.
Yeah, see? That's how it works.
Yep. But I have the kitchen though. I mean, the dining room.
There you go. You
That's
go.
all Batman. I'm thinking about just filling that up with more Star Wars stuff.
Yes.
Move the Batman stuff to the bedroom.
There you go. Yeah, the Dark Knight. That's how you have to enter in every night. I am the Dark Knight.
I am the Dark Knight. Don't go to sleep. I am vengeance.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
funny.
I think that's all I got. Some stuff came in from the convention. I just haven't opened up yet. Some of the pre-orders are starting to show up.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered a bunch of shirts So Jason, I think you got one of yours here, and your hat should be going directly to you.
Yeah, awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, so that should be any time now. And then I got stuff for George too. So, and then I had some plaques, of course. I got some plaques made for a Star Wars Celebration. So I got those. I got them from Aereo. I already put my information on, and I'm mailing them out because I'm not going to stand in line. I refuse to stand in line at conventions.
Yeah.
Unless I have a VIP pass, I can cut everybody. But I'm sending those in. So if people want to get autographs, they do have that option for Celebration. You can get a plaque or whatever and get it in before May. I think it's May 9th. But you just double check on the website.
Awesome.
Yeah, I wonder if it has to do with age or something like that, where you just get to a point where you're like, I'm not standing in line anymore. I mean, even when Janine and I go to Disneyland, we'll look at something and we'll be like, 50 minutes, 60. No, I want to walk around. Screw that.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
So Ken, where did I get it framed? Aaron Brothers. I used to have a mom and pop's framer, but they went out of business because they caught on fire.
That would do it.
It sucks.
That does suck.
But yeah, did you have any say on that, Matt, or anything?
Oh yeah. I told them exactly what I'm like. Bring out all the different reds you have, all the different styles, and I was there for an hour with each one until I got the right mix.
Wow,
with the frame and mat.
Is that plaque inset in the mat?
It's floating.
Is it floating? Okay.
Yeah, because originally they wanted to cut it out in there, and I was like, no, I wanted floating. I wanted standing out.
Cool.
Yeah, so it looks good. It pops.
Yeah, it really does. And that green, actually, I've never seen a green mat. Everybody kind of gets the traditional white or whatever, that type of thing. So this with the red and the green, I mean, it's you got a good creative mind in there.
Yeah,
so I like that.
Cool. Thanks.
Next thing,
you got the seal of approval.
I just wanted to point this out when we were talking about standing in line. So Craig and Moses are like this. They're best friends. And,
that's funny. Thanks, Ken.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think that's it for me. I'll probably remember a little bit later what else came in. I got boxes that I haven't opened up.
You sit there and you go through the whole thing and you're like, I know I got something. What the hell did I get? And next thing you know, it's like 5 different things,
Yeah.
So has anybody come up with a good name yet or a word?
What?
Not yet.
And our train. There's a train in the background.
I don't know. If I think people are having a rough week, so we just need to get them drunk and just...
Exactly. So every time you hear, you know what to do. So, what is everybody drinking tonight?
Well, I'm drinking meds.
My upper is my blue raz.
I'm drinking something in a green bottle.
There you go.
Hey,
whatever works, right? You got a Dos
Equis.
Equis?
Nice.
Double X.
That's a good one. Smooth.
I do like it. It's not as good as dark beer, but it'll do.
It'll do.
It'll do.
Once Michelle's gone dark.
Yeah, you won't go back. No, so that's all for me. Anything new with you, Scott? Oh, damn.
Yeah, I found out that I got to work the weekend, which is all good. Again, not complaining. Happy to do it. It is what it is. I'll wind up with some time off. That was the only thing that kind of changed everything. Late Thursday night was like, oh man, okay, all right, we'll do it. But again, employed, very very happy. The other things that showed up was I got a package from Mr. Benjamin Bone, and I got this coaster.
Oh wow.
Dope.
I got, and I don't know which way this one goes because every time I look at it, it looks fine upside down or this way.
I think it's the other way.
Yeah, it's probably this way. And then I got this one, which is the one I absolutely think is awesome. Now, the interesting thing with these is that if you guys get any of them, smell them. They smell wonderful. I mean, they really do. I can't stop smelling the coaster. It's something with the laser burning them. It just smells really good. I can't help it. And then I also just got the C-3PO, the sideshow C-3PO, because Hot Toys won't make one. Yeah. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. But what's funny is I had a bunch of rewards points, not a tremendous amount. I'll use it somewhere else. And they were offering a $20 off, which you just look at like, okay, that's either tax or that shipping, however you want to do it. And you're like, okay, yeah, cool. I'll go ahead and do it. So I set it up, talked to my wife. I go, I think I'm about getting this. She's like, you should. You've been talking about it for months. And I'm like, all right. So I came up here. I had applied the coupon at least, and then I went to hit buy, and I forgot to add my points in. And I was like, she hears me just go. So I yelled up here. I said a word that Michelle said earlier in the green room. But anyways, I was like, no big deal, because I'll get you somewhere else. So, but yeah, he showed up yesterday, and one arm's a little stiff. I'm really got to be cautious with that.
You got to be careful with that C-3PO, man. It's so fragile.
But
mine fell once, and the head popped off, and
wow,
had to like glue it back together.
Okay, so I'll definitely. But I mean, he's kind of in that pose, anyways. He just stands there, so he's perfect. Just
like perfect.
That. And then I also got from Benjamin the stand for the Scout blaster that I got from Gabe. So that looks awesome up there.
Oh,
yeah.
He does a good job with that, man.
And he gave my wife some earrings, the Michelle earrings.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So she's going to be stoked when she gets home with that, for sure. And then the AT-AT stuff that I was doing. I think that's about it. This shirt's awesome. That's the other thing I wanted to share.
By the way, I didn't say foul language. I said sentence enhancers.
Yeah, same thing. Foul language. She was nasty. She sounded like a sailor. It was awesome. Everything you think of Michelle, throw it out the window. Yeah. She's much more amazing.
Benjamin said he's glad you liked everything he sent you.
Absolutely, dude. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. It was like I was expecting it in a few weeks, and it was like the turnaround was so stinking fast.
What's
amazing,
up, PJ?
and everything looks perfect.
Cool.
She'll really like those earrings because they're super light and they don't feel like they're going to weigh you down at all. So yeah, I really enjoy them too.
Nice.
I just think they look cool. And
they do.
The other ones that he's working on are really, really cool too. So I'm curious to see those when they're done. And again, this is for the wife. The wife loves the Star Wars stuff. So
cool. I just realized my lights on that side were turned off.
See, that's why you were dark on that side. I said that earlier.
I was like, what's wrong with me? And then I realized all my lights on that side are off.
You had a dark side. Yeah.
Dark side.
See?
That's funny. So what's new with you, Michelle?
It was Easter, and we were looking for my grandson some stuff, but I saw some stuff for me.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
So I saw some toys. So
Ooh.
I got
Razor Crest.
I did. I got the Razor Crest toy. Sorry, you guys.
Hot Wheels.
And then I got the Grogu using the Force.
Oh, nice.
In his pram. Sorry, in his pram.
That's cool.
And then I got the speeder. So he's actually on the speeder, and then the Grogu's in the back. I know
that one I haven't seen. That one's cool.
That's cool.
Is that the Naboo fighter?
No. It's a speed bike.
Speeder bike. I see it now. Yeah. I see it. Cool.
Yeah, I haven't opened them, but I didn't know if I should or. But they're hot. I don't know. What do you guys say? Should I get them?
Open it.
I had them sitting on the counter. A couple of those. I had the Razor Crest and I had a Biker Scout on the Scout bike, and I left them on the counter for like a day. And my wife just went ahead and she opened them up, and they're in the tree somewhere. I don't even know where they are. They're still sitting in the Star Wars display tree, is what we're calling it now.
That's my pickups. I had to do that. So
that's cool. I didn't even know they were selling those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I've enjoyed is that with Star Wars, you have something for everybody, right? You've got the high-end prop replicas, you got the signature plaques and all this other stuff, but then you also have some of the simpler toys that as a kid you would have been like, this is the coolest thing ever. So you've got all those different spots. That's what makes it cool, and I kind of like it all. You know, there's a lot of it that even if it's just a little whatever spaceship or those miniature ones, like I got the Imperial shuttle for the game, those game pieces.
Yeah.
I dig it. You know, those
Star
are
Wars
awesome.
X-wing.
Yeah. My TIE fighters though, I can tell the wings are starting to warp out a little bit, but well, what can you do?
No.
Yeah, is what it is.
It is. It is what it is.
So what about Jason?
Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
So,
Let's just take in Jason's background.
Yeah.
Explain everything.
Yoda. He's very
Nice. He's judgy. Judgy.
very
Judgy Yoda.
Yeah. What was it? Because he was at the side and his eyes, the way his eyes were. Yeah.
Dude, I actually,
Judgmental Yoda.
I have so much to change on that guy. I got it like for $100 in like 2012. And the plan was to like repaint him in his eyes and like refocus his eyes because he's strange, man. But like when you walk in, you're like, oh, that's Yoda, you know. But yeah, he's weird. He's a weird Yoda. So
okay, alrighty.
That's funny.
His weird cousin on the other side of Dagobah, you know, like, watching from a distance. But so I last week I got this. It's
It's such a fun game.
You haven't played it yet, or you have played it?
I have not. I can finally this weekend play this damn thing. I've had so many people like message me and send me screenshots and funny videos from it, so I'm really excited about that because I heard it's awesome. So,
yep, I'm using one of the video footages for that as the outro today.
Really? Oh, awesome. Okay. I heard it, so I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow playing that.
You got to say it. I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow playing that damn game.
Damn game. And then I got this awesome shirt from Michelle's website. So everyone watching, you can also purchase this, get on a mug. I think Evan, you had a mug last week, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So you can get this. It's very soft. Makes my arms look buffer than they are. So
there you go.
Does it make it feel like you're getting a hug?
Yes. It feels like I'm getting a hug. And then I'm drinking a higher IPA drink tonight because my friend posted a Sideshow Snowtrooper 1.6, right? And I had one back in like 2012 and I sold it and I regretted it. And he posted he's selling it, so I'm trying to like get the liquid courage to spend a couple $100 on it because I really want that back in my collection.
Just do it.
So,
don't think about it. Just do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
So that might be a purchase I can talk about next week.
Cool.
Sweet.
And then I've just been working on Jeff's thing. I actually have photos with Evan today.
You want me to share those right now, or?
You can show. No, you don't have to show now. You can show them whenever we're on the conversation. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So so I have the base coat down and stuff. So I'll be working on that this weekend too. But Jeff gave us approval to show some in progress photos. So
let me bring it up since you're talking about it.
Yeah, so that's been fun. And in the photos, so that's I have to repaint the box, and that's all just base coated right now. But I got the lights installed all nice on these.
Oh, nice.
These posts. So the issue was those lights on the corner boxes would be hit by all the snow. I had to make these extenders for them to light up.
Right.
So I sent these to Jeff, and then I want to take a good photo to give you an idea. So I put my Sideshow 1.6 probe on the top of this thing, and it's not inserted at all. It's balancing. So I'm trying to take this photo to send to Evan, and I have this $300 favorite Grail piece balancing on this for this damn photo. And but it, so I'm gonna add some more colors, add the rock, get some more tones in there, paint the box a bit more glossy, and touch some stuff up still. But
So this box right here came with the probe droid?
No. That is a box I sourced from somewhere else.
Okay.
That was the probe, and then he just said, how can you make a cool base? And so I sourced that. I sculpted that out of foam, and then it's all fiberglass and coated on top of that.
Wow.
So it's real sturdy.
That's good, dude.
And he can rotate it because one of the legs of the droid is longer. So that was I was so scared.
That's great.
So I made it sloped because one leg's longer than the other on the droid.
I got the same problem. Yeah.
So So he can turn it either way and it'll fit the right way. But that was so scary to take that photo.
Hell yeah, man! I'll be scared too.
but now Jeff has an idea of what a 1/6 looks like. So I'm so excited to see it because it's a half scale probe droid, which so for me, Empire Strikes Back is my favorite. Anything involving Hoth is my all time favorite in like the saga. So the probe droids, are one of my favorite droids. I have like a droid fetish, and the probes are the coolest. And so to see this half scale, it's really cool for sure, especially in Jeff's collection. So.
It's amazing and how some of the stuff that they came up with back then that they probably thought they just threw together.
Yeah,
we have now glued to and said, I absolutely love that probe droid.
Yeah.
I love that.
40, 45 years later, and we're like, oh, that's the coolest thing. And they're like, that was a paper clip and a cup that we had, so.
Well, it's like badass, the ships. There's been a bunch of different ships in our lifetime, like the Battlestar Galactica ship and those, and then you've got like Star Trek stuff. All of it looks great, but I still think the Star Wars stuff looks the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Duh.
Uh-oh. There he is.
Cool.
There he is.
There's Jeff's.
If you can be on the chat, you can be on the show.
Yeah, he actually had to install a camera in the corner over there so he can watch while he's
That's funny.
on vacation.
He's probably in the bathroom hiding from his wife.
You're on vacation.
So we got a question from the chat. Let's see. Hey, Justin, thanks for catching us live. Do you know any good deals for May the 4th this year? Man, the only one I'm tracking is was it Corbanth?
Yeah, Corbanth one is definitely in the brain with I don't know what the deal is going to be, except they're doing another that you can buy it installed, but that could be, $1,000 to $1,400. I just want the hilt. I want the hilt for display because it doesn't look like Roman's going to do it until late summer. And it's like, I just can't wait.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything else announced either. But it's probably one of those sleeper things where you go to Target or whatever and they'll have some surprise toys that nobody's seen.
Well, it's like, anybody have any speculations? What went down last year?
Last year.
I know. It was a whole year ago.
I know about too much crap.
The pandemic messed so much stuff up.
It did.
It did, yeah.
It still is, in a way, yeah.
Because I think a lot of the stuff got delayed. Well, at least the stuff we buy.
Do you guys remember out there in the chat, what were some of the big things that came out last year for May the 4th?
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because I remember there being a couple things. I think Hot Toys released Wonder Woman or something weird. It didn't make sense for May the 4th because they do whatever they want to do. But yeah, I remember there being a couple of things. I don't know of anything else because the whole thing is that you're trying to hold a little bit of money over here just in case something pops that you're not ready for, so it doesn't hurt because that's the problem. A lot of the stuff goes up and there's a limited amount of available or something. You got to make a decision within seconds. You have to decide, do I really like, that judgmental Yoda? Do I want to buy him now?
You can't. He's a May the 4th special.
See?
So.
Exactly. Sideshow Vader premium format and Hot Toys. Okay, is what Rogue Empire says, yeah.
Okay.
There's that one.
There's so much crap that comes out. It's hard to remember. Because it's go ahead.
No, just is going to say that they could get the unmasked print.
There you go.
For opening of Kenobi.
There you go.
Are you having a sell on it?
They can message me anytime. I'm only doing a limited edition run of 27, so they need to message me.
How many do you have left?
I have to pull it up.
So did you pick 27 because that's how old you are?
Yes, that's how I identify as 27.
Identify as a 27-year-old.
But actually, we picked it because that's when Kenobi's coming out.
Right. Got it.
Release
27th. That makes sense.
I've got 23 left. So.
Hot off
cool.
the press.
Come on, guys! You guys gonna get on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think someone was asking on Facebook how to buy it. So they have to get a hold of you, right?
Yeah.
Just message you directly. Okay.
Yeah, because it's an exclusive, so I'm not putting it on my website. But I think when as I go forward and I create exclusives, I'm going to see the one thing that I'm thinking about doing is I have their logo on the print, but I think if that would be exclusive, and then if I put it up on the website later without the logo, then that would set it apart.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So
Yeah, it won't have the signature, and it was just be like a regular version.
yeah. But
and Michelle's a social butterfly, so you can find her anywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah. You see her dancing and drawing at the same time.
Right. That would be fun. That would be interesting. I don't know if you guys would want to see that.
It'd probably have millions of views.
Probably.
Just saying.
Oh dear.
Cool. So let me bring up some stuff.
There's a lot of celebration posts I noticed this week.
Yes.
About.
That's where I am going right now. Bam, you read my mind.
I know Evan already spent a ton of hundreds of dollars on rose autographs for plaques.
Well, I think Billy Lord was one they recently announced.
Yep. Which is really cool. You know, you got that lineage with Leia. Plus, she's, you know.
And you got Michelle's other boyfriend right here, Daniel Logan.
Yeah. Man, he did me such a solid. So he mentioned, or he liked my art the other day. And so my Twitter blew up, and I've got like over 100 followers in 24 hours. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy. I've met him a couple times. He's really nice.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Oh,
and of course, Ewan McGregor.
That's
so question of the night is $300 worth 10 seconds with Obi-Wan?
Yes.
What? No.
I mean, waiting in line is the worst part. If there was no line to wait, and it's like, hey, do you want to meet Ewan right now? $300. I'd be like, yeah. You know, like my fiance doesn't really care about Star Wars, loves this guy from other movies he's been in. You know, like he's like he breaks the walls of Star Wars. You know, he transcends to other stuff. So even that's so cool. But yeah,
he's a good actor. You know, I like what he does. You know, like the long way up where they rode the electric bikes from South America to California.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, that was good. Apple TV Plus, whatever the hell it's called, exclusive. And it was just him showing how he wants to save the environment. You know, going gas free across South America, North America. Good dude, man. He's very eco friendly. But I don't know about $300.
Well, it comes down to what is it worth to you, right?
Right.
So you can't really sit there and say, "Oh, you're stupid if you spend $300." Or I'm just saying, right? Because the thing is that for me it may be a helmet, for Michelle it may be a handshake. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's important to you, you put the value on it, and you decide if it's worth standing in line for a while and spending the money. But yeah, that's a tough one because it's a signature, right?
Yeah, and I hope people have access to him too. I hope he's not behind like a plexiglass wall, and because everybody's going to be under COVID restrictions.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, but they've also got all their things where you've got to be vaccinated and you got to wear a mask at all times. So I'd be curious if some of that comes down. I did see something recently on Facebook with Adam Savage at a con where they had the plexiglass shield in front of them. I don't know. That just kind of sucks.
That just like reminds me of the sneeze glass or whatever they put over salad bars. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. I don't think it really does much except just keep you more separated.
Jason, did you pre-order this one? Rose Tico?
No, because it's sold out because of you now. So
dang it.
You guys, she gets so much bad publicity. I want to hug her.
Yeah, no, yeah, it sucks. She got bullied out of Instagram. It's not her fault that left. I mean, everyone has their opinion on Last Jedi. It's the nicest way to put it. It's a weird movie. It's weird in the franchise, and it's not her fault that she had some stupid hairstyle. But
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm blessed with everyone, but that movie can. Anyways, it is crazy though that we were talking a few weeks ago how there was like no guest announcements, maybe like 2, and now they have like a full, all these guests. It's a pretty stacked celebration now.
Well, does anybody know if it's sold out yet?
Celebration?
Yeah.
I think the weekend is.
Yeah, I think the full weekend tickets sold out again.
Yeah, I think there's still Thursday tickets.
Go back 3 years, they announce it, and it sells out within what? A minute, 10 minutes, something like that?
Oh, yeah. You have to wait in the lobby to buy tickets. I think those are it, right? All these people are like voice actors.
Oh, so cool, though.
That reminds me.
Who wouldn't want Omega's autograph?
Oh, Rogue One?
Yeah, that's Dr. Pershing from The Mandalorian, the one in the center there. Yeah.
Oh, this guy right here. Okay.
Yeah.
He was experimenting on the child, that sick mother.
That's right.
Yeah. Right? That bastard.
Exactly.
I mean, dank farrik.
Dank farrik.
Sicko.
Yeah, so that's that. I don't think they have announced any of the other stuff. I think Gabe is actually going to be hosting on the podcast stage with Tom Spina.
Yes. Yeah,
I did see that.
Yes, so congratulations to Collection Wars.
The guy that plays Moff Gideon, Giancarlo.
Esposito, yeah.
Oh my gosh, in Breaking Bad. He is a fantastic bad guy. He really is. Amazing actor.
I like how he has a Spanish accent in that one.
My favorite in Breaking Bad is when he comes walking out of the room, half of his face gone.
Oh, like half blown
still
up?
Still adjusts his tie like nothing happened. That was awesome.
Yeah,
he's such a solid dude.
For the Moff, he's plays that sophisticated, smart, but dangerous guy. You know what I mean? It's great.
Oh, he's perfect. Perfect. They did a good job. Yeah, so I wonder what vendors are out there. I know I heard someone say Sideshow is going to be there, and
Gentle Giant.
Gentle Giant, yeah. So it looks like some of the big brands are being released now to start teasing us with who's going to be there. Hopefully we get some exclusives too.
You think rebranded Anovis will be there, have a booth?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to be there.
To make up for lost years of...
Yeah, I think Jonathan, who was on our show last week, he already has like an interview set up with them.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been close with them since they rebranded. So he's been working with their PR department. So it'll be cool to see that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people post about getting helmets they ordered 4 or 5 years ago. That the rebrand really did actually push some merchandise along that's been waiting. So,
So when Sean Solo showed up, it reminded me. I got this because of Sean Solo enabled me. And I'd hit up Michelle. We're going to send this to Michelle. But I mean, some of the stuff that's in here is just absolutely amazing, Sean. I mean, the full Boba Fett like you've never seen before. Like even like how they did, the buttons for the armor and all that other stuff. And there's so many awesome things in this costume book, and it's hardcover. So thank you, Mr. Sean Solo. Yeah. And now I'm buying another one for Michelle.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That'll look good on the coffee table.
I did forget I bought this week as well. Finally
Hold on, Slick.
Oh,
there you go. You bought that?
That's awesome.
Who made that one?
Pew Pew Crafts. I think they're in Poland. It's a 1/1 scale. And I think it says it's going to take like a month and a half to process and ship out. But I've wanted that thing since Force Awakens came out. And I've seen other people with like the nice, scan from the original. It's like $3 to $4 grand, $5 grand now aftermarket or whatever, So I'm like, this thing was like $250 with a 20% off discount they had running.
Oh, that's not bad, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like the Master, I think there was the Master Eddie one, and there was a props.
Yeah.
One of the props ones that Michael has from Collection Wars, and then EFX, and the EFX one was the expensive one.
Yeah, I remember. I think Gabe has the EFX
Prop
and
shop.
the Master Eddie.
Prop shop, yeah. Prop shop was expensive too when it came out. Yeah. That was a couple grand.
Yeah, it's just and like the Master Eddie ones, the people who have them don't want to let them go.
Let them
know
go.
What I mean? So it's like, so I'll see how this one goes. I hope it got good reviews. I think it looks good in the photos and videos. So.
Missed out on the EFX run. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that base on the EFX one is what really set it apart from the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, if you add the Lee secret lighting and you put them on the points, it's perfect, you know, which you can be found at Amazon. But
The
it's still secret.
pecking lights.
Yeah. Basically, I got a bunch of them in here. I even made a track light out of them. I took a piece of chair rail, and I drilled the holes through it to run the wire, and I just screwed them in, and then just ran a piece back, and that comes down and shines on my helmets.
Nice. We have to do a room tour one day.
No.
What?
He's like, no.
No, I mean, I do it, but the problem is it's like I just have
It's everywhere.
I have to disclutter it, you know. It's like my desk. I've got Boba Fett. I've got him on a stand similar to what's behind me on this light. It's like one of those stands. I've got his helmet. So the way that I did it is I have I have a roll of paper towels. Boom. Put that down. So think of like a mic stand, right? Roll of paper towels, and then I took a black gator, put that up in there, and then put the helmet on top of that, and that actually sits on my desk with the helmet just peering over the monitor.
Oh yeah.
So that one just sits there. So he's like always watching me because he's a perv like that. But and then I've got like my little miniature, you know, stuff in front of the monitor below it, and then I'm surrounded by this stuff, and I freaking love it. You know, it's just so cool. And then I've got all the helmets over here and some other stuff. But yeah, I'll do something. I mean, I took pictures of the AT-AT I was working on, but I forgot to upload them anywhere.
That's looking great. The weathering looks awesome, dude.
And that's really only one run. I mean, I went back and I did a little bit of pencil here and there, but it's like I still want to add probably a little bit more rust. But it stopped looking totally like a toy.
Yeah.
Maybe if I text them to you, Evan, would you be able to post them?
Yeah, if you drop them into Facebook Messenger, I can.
Oh, there we go. That's what we'll do.
I can share them.
Yeah, because it really once you get some weathering in those creases, because most of the figures and toys they put out have good detail, but they're muted.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to do that wash. So there's nice creases and interiors. So once you get a nice little coat on that, it really makes it pop and makes it look like a model compared to a Hasbro out of the box toy. You know.
Well, I think that's the whole thing. Is that the newer stuff, at least from the mid 2010, maybe a little bit before, have great detail on them,
Mm-hmm.
and their proportions are not bad, right? Let me see if I can get another one. But you know, some of the other stuff that we had before, proportions were all whacked because it was playability and it was size and, you know, basically what she said. And
I was getting ready.
yeah, I know you were. I know you. Let's see.
Right, Scott. So what are we looking at here?
Okay, so the one on the right is untouched. It's basically right off of the model, or the toy, right? Where the other one at least has a gray wash on it, and you can see how simple that was and how much of a difference it made. I mean, just right there, you can totally see it starts to look metal. Yeah.
What kind of paint technique do you use for that?
It was just a Vallejo wash. It wasn't even a wash. It was like a gray. It had some blue in it. I'm trying to remember the name. I got a picture of it here. It was... Oh, actually, just send it to you. It was 701. This was the number. It was medium gunship gray. I did that with some water, so 50-50. Wrong way. Wrong way. 50-50, but see, like this, the bottom detail around the bottom of the leg, I went ahead and left some there, but then I went back with a mechanical pencil and then brought it back out without doing a black wash on it, so that it brought some of those details back out. But again, it doesn't look like a toy there.
No.
You know, it starts to bring it back up.
It's
like
really, it really is an art, you know, to get those to look like that, you know.
Ooh, look at that butt.
Exactly. Little AT-AT butt.
I'm about it.
But it looks good. And I went back and I did some black wash on the sides and stuff and added just a touch of a rust. But I think I'll go back and hit some more rust. But again, it just takes it to another level. It no longer starts to take that off. The only thing on this guy, yeah, a little black wash there. that throws it is the one hatch where you can see the handle, and then the AT-AT's head is a little bit fat in height compared to what it would be as an actual model or a studio model. But it's not bad. I mean, it looks pretty freaking good. I was pleased with it, taking it to another level. Did you see can you show the one that at least shows the whole thing?
Yeah, let me look for it real quick.
Should it come down? Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm going the right way.
I know, right?
That's what she said.
Joel, has our internet been touch and go or yours? Are we cutting in and out, guys? Thank you, Joel.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
So yeah, that's it. That's a 2010 Legacy AT-AT done with the wash on it, and it just all of a
it's
sudden
good, man.
comes to life. That thing's 25 inches tall. It's big.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's what she said.
Exactly. 25 inches. Whew.
Dang.
Yeah.
That'll hurt a little bit.
It's got some heft.
Bam.
And this is the head right here.
Yeah, that's the top of it where you can see the handle. That's what I was talking about. So that handle, that T part pops up to where you can move the head back and forth. But I mean, the detail's still good. It's not accurate, but it's still good.
Yeah, that's good, man.
I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, I think it looks pretty. And that was the main wash that I did with the water.
Cool.
So pretty simple. Oh, and this one, just so everybody can see, not a big deal. I just sent one. It's kind of a two different things there in the next picture.
Look for real quick. Ugh, you suck, Mac.
Mm-hmm. That one,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So that's the stand from Benjamin, that's Scout, but then I've also got my SR-71 behind it.
Nice. Skunkworks.
Mm-hmm. I got two of those. They're die cast. They're pretty awesome. But yeah,
Cool.
Excellent stuff. Really cool. But thanks for sharing that, man.
That looks good, man. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool.
But yeah, that's why, because I saw it, I saw those AT-ATs, and I'm like, my gosh, it just takes a little bit of weathering and a little bit of color, and boom, there it is. And now it doesn't look, So that's why I got totally went down the rabbit hole with those things. I studied them like crazy. I studied what models were out there, how much they were, and yeah, this was the best way to go for the pocketbook.
No, it looks good, man. Are you gonna build a diorama around it?
I might. Right now, our TV sits like this, and I've got the Boba Fett bust over here. I've got the AT-AT over here. They're on their own little cabinets. I have a little ATST that's sitting down there. I kind of like it. Even though the Boba is actually Return of the Jedi, I still think Empire when I say all that, But I needed something to balance the Boba Fett. And I have another one. So eventually they're going to probably wind up being together, whether if they're back here behind me on shelves or whatever. But that's probably the plan. I actually have 4 of these AT-ATs.
Oh, my God.
2 are totally incomplete, and the other 2 are complete. I had to get them to find the other pieces, So I may sell off one, but Janine's claimed one. She's already starting to put figures in it.
Oh, my God.
There it goes. Yep. It's like those helmets you sent. I put them on the floor. Oh, those came from Evan. She's like, cool. She grabbed it. Mine. Took it out. Boom.
That's funny.
Crazy, yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Thank you, Robin.
Yes,
the SR-71 is underrated. Probably the absolute best looking plane we've ever made.
Yep, it was high maintenance. Yeah, one of the I know a lot about. I was in the Air Force, so I know a lot about the history on that. Mm-hmm. So for every hour that plane flew, it needed a few days of maintenance.
Right.
Because the engines needed to be looked at, bore scoped. You need to do all this other crap to it, and the panels start falling apart, and you have to heal them, and it was the smartest, fast, low observable aircraft that existed at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a lot of fuel too. So by the time it took off from California and it was hovering over Oregon, you needed to hit up a tanker because it was already out of gas.
Well, yeah, I don't think it could fly being fully loaded. It had to have half a tank because it was too heavy.
Yeah, they
at
call
that
it
point or
a
something.
ramp load or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just enough for it to take off and hit a boom.
Yeah, and then the wheels were filled with like mercury instead of air or whatever. Because
Nitrogen.
yeah,
Nitrogen,
something. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, this stuff. Yeah.
I think
Anyways, that was cool.
they actually make those kind of shocks for ATVs with nitrogen
Wow.
in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how do you know that?
Because I ride four wheelers too, and
Dang, it just
I
gets
know.
better. Talks like a sailor, rides four wheelers. Yeah, you want to go out and drink with Michelle. She's awesome.
There you go. All right, so let's talk about this guy right here. Did you guys see this?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
I sent that to my wife, and she's like, I've been looking for it all day. Where is it? So she's already hooked.
Nice, yeah. So they announced this, what, today?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Man, I don't even know what day it is.
I know, right?
I was laid out all day yesterday.
I wanted to say just
That's
thanks
cool.
to Joel. He said they did great work on the Mandos. So thank you, Joel.
Awesome. What do you say? Great work on the Mandos, Michelle. That's some pig.
Yeah, it's we had a chat, and is he about saying thank you? And I told him that I always feel like I say the same stuff, and he quoted something from Charlotte's Web. So that's kind of like our deal to say that's some pig. So,
That's funny.
yeah.
No, that's awesome.
because in this being who I am, and doing all the art, and people tell me, oh, it looks great, and then I just always seem to say thank you, and I'm not eloquent enough to say. I mean, you can only say it thank you so much, and I feel like I'm lazy in the English department, so that's kind of just a way to say that's some pig,
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah.
And for Jeff Rohde, absolutely, and so is the Batmobile. Created in 1966, right?
66 Batman. Yeah.
One was made out of titanium. The other one was, yeah.
No, that's funny. So let's see. I got something else to share real quick.
Uh-oh.
That's no
I don't know, because that's kind of scary when Evan goes digging.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's just this. There was a new poster teaser showing off.
That's cool.
Yeah, with Obi-Wan and Vader. So they're teasing us or giving us a foreshadow of a fight or a duel. Let's see if it happens.
It has to. You gotta think they're gonna meet up again.
Yeah, so this would be, he's still the learner, right? He's no longer the master. Or he's not the master yet.
Yeah.
So do you think they'll be fighting and Obi-Wan will be like, no, like this, and still teaching him, or
Like
what do
flashbacks?
we think? Yeah, what do we think we're gonna expect? I guess with this.
Yeah,
I hope we get a new fight.
You want a new fight?
I want a new fight.
I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna like plug that into the storyline without messing up A New Hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just have to be careful. I think they can do it. I mean, that was the only thing. When I left you, I was once the learner, now I'm the master, right? So, or whatever the line is. So, they can't ruin that. Obviously, they both survive. Duh. And
Right.
so what are we going to see here? Is it going to be
Probably some
quick?
kind of flashback. Yeah.
It could be like the Ahsoka Vader duel in Rebels. Like there was no winner. You know what I mean? Like Ahsoka escaped. Vader was beat up. So, I think Obi-Wan will kind of hand his ass to him and send him on his way, then escape. And then,
Yeah, quick fight.
like the last. I'm sure that'll be the last episode is the duel. But
That would actually be a cool picture to draw, really.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just think of.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Get on it.
I really hope they see, like, Rex show up.
Right?
It'd be cool to see Cody too, since Cody and Obi-Wan had such a friendship at one point. It'd be cool to see some sort of.
I want to see some clones. Yeah, some that survived and part of the rebellion. Yeah.
Well, we know Rex survived because he went through Rebels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was Cody? I don't think Cody was part of that, right?
He wasn't. It was Wolf, Gregor, and Rex.
There you go. Yeah.
But in books and stuff, I know that Cody's, he's a lieutenant somewhere or something. I mean, he's still doing it, but it'd be cool to see him kind of catch up or something. Cody was my favorite till Clone Wars shows up and Rex just stole the show as being the coolest clone. So at least for me.
So do you think Ahsoka will show up in this? Part of me wants to say, please no.
Yeah, I don't want to see Ahsoka in this.
I mean,
I really hope they don't do Mando either, because I just.
Yeah.
Well, Mando would be young, like a kid. So if they did show Mando, it would be like the Death Watch scene where they rescue him. Because you got to think of the age. Luke is a kid right now. He's like maybe 8 or 10 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
And
like
I would
10.
think Luke is either the same age as Mando or older.
Okay.
Yeah, Robin says she hopes the music will be good. I think the composer is a female, right?
No question, it's John Williams. Yeah,
John Williams.
No question, it's going to be good.
I thought there was a female they announced too.
Yeah, it's a female composer.
Yeah.
For what?
For
Kenobi.
Kenobi?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just Williams for the theme or something?
Maybe.
I think it's the first Star Wars show be composed by a female composer.
Yep, Natalie Holt. That's her name.
Yeah. I don't know why they have to say, first female, first. It's just awesome. Period.
Right.
Who's ever doing it, right?
Right.
Yeah, she was the same person who did the music for Loki.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she got some street cred already.
I did like that music in Loki.
I don't even remember it, but yeah.
That was a good show, though.
Yep. So that's going to be good. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope we didn't see the good parts already in the trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
They're gonna do a book of Boba Fett on us and bring in somebody from the past to save it.
There's got to be a reason why they're doing the 2 episodes though first, and I think I heard it from somebody else, and it really made a lot of sense. If they had done something like with Book of Boba, right? The first episode was a half an hour long, and it was like, okay, The second episode, you're like, oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. I'm starting to understand. But maybe that's what they did with Obi-Wan. It's a shorter episode. It's more character setup and what's going on. That kind of leaves you like, huh? And then the next episode is a little bit more, boom, here we go.
The action and story.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if they're doubling them up to eliminate that of people thinking, I don't know, and keep the chatter down.
Yeah, the first episode's Obi-Wan in a cave and then him watching Luke from a distance.
Right.
And that's all you get. You're like, well, where's the show going to go, So, then they'll probably have it start hitting off with the Inquisitors showing up and that kind of stuff. Which, how do you guys feel about, I know we kind of talked about it, but I know they look a little different and Cad Bane looked a bit different.
You talking about the fathead Inquisitor?
Older, but the Inquisitor does look, he's very narrow in the show, and he's very...
But he's also a cartoon.
So
yeah, it's tough. It's that cartoon thing again,
Yeah, you're not going to make it the exact same.
I mean, they could have found somebody who had more of a squished head than a fat head, but I mean, I don't know what else you could do.
He just has a very round face. I don't know, maybe
They'll probably explain the backstory on it. Well, maybe.
But
who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see. I have a lot
of like, I am fathead.
Weren't those supposed to be the Inquisitors in the Attack of the Clones?
They were.
Yeah, I think one of them is. Yeah.
One of them was in Rebels, and
like the sisters and all those were in Rebels. I don't know. Was there one? There was the. He wasn't Inquisitor, but there was the. What was it?
Second episode will be the history of the Vespa gang and why they were on Tatooine. No.
Yeah.
They really need. That's Book of Boba season 2 is flashbacks to that.
No.
Why they started getting their mechanics and stuff.
Michelle.
It's too funny.
No Vespa gang, please.
Well, I'm hoping because there's chatter of that there's going to be a second season of Book of Boba.
Mm-hmm.
So if that comes to fruition and happens, man, I hope he just gets to a point and goes, you know what, F this nice guy thing. I'm done with this crap, and just goes total crazy.
ape shit. Yeah, let's do it.
That would be awesome.
That would really save the.
You go, girl. Yeah.
The first season.
So in this timeline, is Maul already dead, or have they dueled?
He's alive, and actually, I don't want to. Log off or mute it if you don't want any spoilers or potential spoilers. So I saw a photo, and I don't know if it's real, but it looked like a leaked set photo of Maul. It was
with Ahsoka.
It was Maul with mechanical legs with a like desert background, like desert, rocks behind him. And it looked, there was like a camera crew and then a Maul looking person. And people are speculating, Maul shows up because they had that final duel in Rebels.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and also, too, look at Solo, right? Maul's in Solo with the mechanical legs. So Han is, how old do we think Han is? 25, 28 in there?
Yeah, it's a couple of years. I think Solo takes place
after
5
this.
or so years before A New Hope. And I think this takes place around the same. And in Rebels, Maul says something about... they see little Luke, right? And he says, is he the chosen one, or is he supposed to bring hope or whatever, And he says, yeah. So it could lead up to live action Maul versus Obi-Wan, which would be awesome. So,
Dude, that would be cool. They recreate that fight scene.
That would be, yeah, especially with like a Clone Wars style Maul. Because he got he became such a powerful character after the Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace, he's cool. But then everything since then, he's just been so just badass and really like a top villain, right under Palpatine, I would say,
Yeah.
I'd say like Palpatine, Vader, and Maul are the top cool bad guys, in my opinion. They're so cool.
We need a bad girl.
You need a bad girl?
Bad
girl. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when she says I said that? Yeah.
I'm gonna say, bitch, that's my line.
Oh, damn. Yeah, Reva, or whatever her name is, she's gonna probably be the main villain chick.
Which one?
Reva, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one I've been teasing as the Inquisitor.
Ventress would be awesome to see.
Ventress,
Asajj, yeah.
So cool.
I think isn't Asajj dead by now?
Yeah, that's the question. Is she dead at this point?
They never show really. She had that whole thing with Ahsoka, getting casted from the temple.
Right.
And then they didn't follow up with her in the last season. So Ventress could still be...
She can be out there somewhere.
Running around, which would be awesome. That was a character, before I got into Clone Wars, I was like, I don't care about this bald Sith girl. Like, who cares? And then I watched the show however long ago, and I'm like, oh, you're my favorite. You're so cool.
Hell yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah, she really was. Her story arc of maybe I'm evil, but I'm still kind of good, and now I'm nice evil. Like, I don't know. It was really cool. And her sabers. She has some of the coolest saber hilts.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about Asajj Ventress. So Sunday on Hyperdrive, I'm doing a giveaway.
That's right.
It's this guy right here.
Hold on. It's like, I forget. I'll be in here, and I'm just watching the show at some point. It's kind of like doze off.
So, Sideshow exclusive, Asajj Ventress. Bam.
Nice. She's a smoothie. Total smoothie.
This Sunday, so on the Hyperdrive, so make sure you're there. And that's everybody in the chat. I think a lot of people did sign up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What? Yeah.
What?
What? Joe's like, what? Joe's probably like, I got 3 of them laying around in my closet. That's going to be a good show. I don't know. I don't know what else to speculate either.
That's Jeff Rhodey posted. Inquisitors will save Vader. It might be something like that. That'd be
probably
if Vader's kind of getting close to getting taken out, and Inquisitors show up to help him, and then he chokes them out. He's not allowed. Everyone in the chat besides.
Yeah,
Elijah knows how to crack the code, man. He's always winning.
Right?
reminds me, before the
amazing.
show, I have to change my name to Flex.
Right.
77.
We were
Flexing
going to
those
do a
fingers.
giveaway, but at this point, we're just going to give it to Elijah.
Yeah, just use him now. Oh well. I'm gonna
Yeah,
set up Yoda too. You know?
That's funny. Judgmental Yoda. Yeah.
Judgment.
No, so in the comics, I don't know if you guys have been reading the comics, the Vader comics. There's so many like different Vader runs now, but in one of them, when he was training the Inquisitors, Vader was actually kind of weak. You know, he went out and like, you know, was Jedi hunting. He was, you know, fighting Jedis, but he wasn't strong. And he didn't need help from the Inquisitors to like back him up.
I would be present just in case. Sorry, Evan. Go ahead.
And then he was always failing the Emperor too. So the Emperor was like punking him because he was just failing everything he did. He was failing. So this is probably that point of his life where he's still trying to prove to the Emperor that he's, you know, he is the chosen one. He is, you know, Darth Vader, the Lord of Sith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. The Inquisitors look pretty. You know, the other Inquisitor looks cool. You're never gonna get the same. Like Ahsoka, you know, you guys know is like one of my favorites, right? And I don't love Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. And it's not that she does it bad. It's just you're not gonna get it to look like Clone Wars Ahsoka. You know,
right?
Younger. I think the season 7, Ahsoka's like 17 in it. So
Hey, George.
you know,
Whoops, sorry.
you have a 30-year-old Ahsoka. It's
Right.
It's hard for me to transition. It's hard to go from animated to person as reverse person live action to animated, you know. So
It's funky cold in the house.
What's up, George?
Trying to be totally
and
offbeat.
I mentioned to you guys earlier. I was watching George's video on my break today. With if you guys haven't watched it, with the comparison of a statue versus the quarter scale Mando, and that Hot Toys Mando is
So George, basically Jason's saying he wants to buy the quarter scale Mando from you.
Or just do a giveaway on Sunday with my name winning.
Yes.
If you're okay with a crotch grabber.
Yeah, great video. That base. I didn't realize that base was that big either. So
it's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Michelle, where are you?
That base
It had a huge pole.
I didn't realize it was that. Okay.
Dang it. That's what she said.
Thank you.
I think George caught himself a few times in his video too.
Yeah.
He's like, "All right, dude, that's what she said."
See
joke.
the size of the pole? What?
But that thing is badass. Yeah, it's badass. It's well done. But if you guys haven't seen it, it's up on the Hyperdrive channel. I do agree that the paint could have been better. I think the best car could have been a little bit more shinier. A huge pole.
You see the size of the pole? I'm sorry, it just cracks me.
It looked like a little play gun, like a toy gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was huge.
I do like posing. I don't have as many. I have some statues, but I do like that you can pose with. You know, it came with his rifle. It came with the blaster. There's lots of options I liked.
No purchase necessary. Must be Elijah to win.
Pretty much. And
that's awesome.
That's funny. Yeah, like I actually do like the idea of a quarter scale posable figure. Like the sideshow Mando with the funky, Saturday Night Live twist.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, I wish I can just move it just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But that's cool, man. I don't think I've ever seen one of the.
Well, I've always
Star
thought
Wars
of
quarter scales.
I've always thought of the Hot Toys even as posable statues. That makes any sense because the detail. Yeah. It's not like I got Janine a 12-inch AT-AT driver. It's a Kenner. It's like a Kenner old AT-AT. Thing was $20 or whatever for her AT-AT that she decided to take, so he could go in that. And she's like, "I love this. This is awesome," But it wouldn't fit with the Hot Toys. Totally different detail.
Yeah.
Well, Joe can 3D print hands, feet, and a face for you.
What's up, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
What's
Mr.
up,
Matt Hess, the original enabler for Michelle.
Right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. we like to call him Mess.
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 Matt Hess. That's cool. Cool.
Jeez.
Yeah. So what else is new? I've been I was sick for a couple days, so I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on, other than the Star Wars guest that they announced, the Lego Landspeeder. I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, Lego Landspeeder's
Gentle
20
Giant.
inches tall. Gentle Giant, there you go.
Yeah,
Speaking of Gentle Giant, I got the 2 little Jawas from Jeff's that he was selling, the little
those are
half
cool.
bus. Those are cool. Now I just have to figure out how to get the batteries out of it and back into it, because the base is weird on the bottom.
Yeah, so Gentle Giant announced some pre-orders this week. I don't know if you guys saw these on the social media or in the emails, but they got this half-scale Stormtrooper.
Oh, wow. That's new, right?
That's new, yeah. They announced this one 8 hours ago.
Very cool.
So sometime today.
I'm waiting on my Boba, what is it, the half-scale Boba bust or whatever from Diamond Select, Gentle Giant?
Yeah, same company now.
Yeah. The newer one, not the older Boba, the newer one.
Okay. Yeah, and this one looks all right. This is
Oh,
No.
Butterface. No.
Butterface.
Yeah, her face is low.
Put a helmet on it and she'll be fine.
Gentle Giant statues are never have the best face.
Well, look at her eyeball. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
No,
Yeah.
it's her jawline. I think that's she looks or. Mm-mm.
I think it's her whole face. So, just going to say it.
She got a butterface.
The neck up is with Gentle Giant. I usually stick with. I have a couple things. I've had a couple things, and pretty much if they have a helmet, it's usually pretty good. But the sculpts are always a bit off. For some reason.
They have a unique style, which I don't know. Some people do like it. Brown bagger. There you go. Just turn the lights off, dude. It's easy.
There's a new term. It's called bucket helmet. Yeah, you put a bucket on it.
Being animated, that looks excellent. I think that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good for I think
Aren't
it's a
we supposed
1/7
to
scale.
see a Sabine in something new coming?
I think
I thought so.
Might show up in Ahsoka.
Mando?
Because Ahsoka's
Oh,
after
Ahsoka.
Oh, that's
Thrawn.
right. Yeah.
So I think her and Ezra are supposed to show up.
They're going to be old and fat.
They casted her. I forget the actress's name. I believe they casted Sabine, and then there's rumors of what's his name playing Ezra. I think it's the guy from Aladdin or something.
Oh, you know what? I did see
okay.
that rumor.
Like Ezra, which would be cool. They're such cool characters. Evan, did you see the Boba Throne NYC statue that came out last weekend?
Oh, yeah. That was
sold
sick.
out. It's unreal. Next to that kid and
that sold it right there, right? When you see that kid sitting there, you're like, either this kid is tiny or giant, but holy crap, it really gave the perspective. And I think that's part of the problem sometimes with the statues. They'll look great, like the NYC things they did in Ahsoka not that long ago. Mm-hmm. And I thought the statue was maybe like this big, or like that. Mm-hmm. And it's like 28 inches tall or 30 inches tall. The thing's huge. It's gigantic. Yeah. Same thing with that kid sitting there. All of a sudden, you're like, holy crap, this throne is the size of a small television.
Yeah, that kid can sit in that throne. Yeah, I can't afford their statues most of the time, but I wish I pulled the trigger on the Tusken that they did. The Tusken came with the little desert dog and stuff. Oh, what a cool damn statue.
Dude, the probe droid.
Yeah, look at the probe droid. Yeah, it's like
the TIE fighters. Yeah, all that stuff.
You're look at that. That's badass Boba. That's cool Boba right there.
I think they're offering an add-on Fennec too.
Yeah, but the thing is, looking at that picture, it looks amazing. What would you think in your brain the size of that thing is? You think what, maybe 20 inches wide or something?
It looks like it could be a 6 scale, you know?
Yeah.
It's huge, man.
It's much bigger than that.
No, George saw it already.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
He told me the size, but I was drunk when I saw him. So I forgot.
It's just, the photo with the kid is just crazy.
No, so we were hanging out for Easter, and we went to Mojo's house, and he had just unboxed the big Queen Studios Hulk.
Oh, wow.
That sucker was huge.
He said.
It was like, I think they said it weighed like 110 pounds.
First of all.
So it had some heft.
Oh, yeah, it was huge, but it was a fantastic piece. So this thing right here is gonna be big. I think the shipping is gonna be around 300 maybe.
God.
So for that cost, it's gonna be a giant piece.
Well, it's like I was talking about the 48-inch Vader that Janine found on Macari for $200. The guy's like, I'll get that right on out. I'm gonna ship it, and then went to the UPS store and was like, it's gonna cost how much to ship this? It was more than what he sold it for. So it was like probably $250 to ship that thing. So he backed out. He had to back out of the deal.
Yeah. I don't like shipping statues and stuff because it gets too expensive, and then people are like a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow, that's
either that's a tiny child or geez. Wow.
It's a doll.
Yeah, 62 pounds is what
it's freaking cool.
was saying. 62 pounds.
Wow. I think Nicholas Rogue Empire was able to score one of these. Mm-hmm. He was there like click and refresh to get in the queue.
It's an amazing piece though. Wow.
Oh, it's gonna be badass. It's gonna be fantastic.
There you go, right there.
I'll let you know when I see it.
Sweet.
Jason has gone force ball.
That's funny. Ball. He says, I'm picking up the Boba Fett this week, and I'll post a video this week. Nice. Wow. It's George.
Mm-hmm.
I say funky cold, but that's me.
Funky cold, Medine.
And with this one, Sean Solo got the probe droid. So he just paid that guy off.
The MYC one?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
nice.
I mean, I think they were talking about in Collection Wars, and how it's it's a quarter scale. Like that is huge because I have the 6 scale, and then when you really think about how big that one is,
yeah.
I mean that's gonna be that. I kind of wish I'd done that one too.
Well, yeah, because I got the 6 scale throne, and it's huge, man. It's
Which
like
one?
27 inches of Jabba's throne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like 27 inches long, I think. And that sucker's huge, man. So I can only imagine what this one is like. It's probably like 30 inches, 33 inches.
Easily. Yeah, 25 inches tall, Sean Solo. I guess that's probe droid or the Boba, Sean. That's crazy, right? But again, you don't understand that scale. I mean, that's why Sideshow always puts the little apple in the thing, right? And we all know their apple's only like this big. But it's to give you some sort of reference, right? MYC uses the soda can, right? It didn't hit you until you saw that kid sitting next to it, and all of a sudden you're like, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that photo right now.
This thing needs a car seat when it travels with you,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Sean said the probe. 25 inches tall on the probe. That's
nice.
Awesome.
So studio scale.
I saw George had it. He'd done a video on it.
Oh, that's right.
Which was
that
awesome.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, they're putting out some great stuff.
I think he did it. That was a live unboxing he did.
I don't remember. I just know I saw it.
That was fun.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Did we lose you, Jason?
Are you there, Jason?
There we go.
Are you there?
Dank farrik.
Yeah, I had to break the seal already, so I had to run off. I'm making up for not drinking tonight.
There you go.
Yeah, blame me for not drinking. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Make purchases after this. Make purchases I shouldn't make, but I'm gonna be messaging George after this. All right, give me that quarter scale Boba or Mando. I need it.
You can go pick it up too, man.
Do it.
You don't live too far.
Yeah, we gotta get Florida people going to do a Galaxy's Edge Day sometime soon too.
One of these days. Yep.
Whatever.
You can always get on the plane, Scott. They don't have mask mandates here.
Oh, that's right, huh?
There's no rules here. It's the Wild West.
They're reinstating them in L.A. They're like, oh, yeah, that judge lifted it. Well, we're going to reinforce it again for public transportation.
Oh, man. Because, I think here, in the airports, you don't have to wear it anymore. You don't have to wear it anymore.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah, like where I work at, we got rid of it a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody's slowly going back to work.
Yeah, right? I don't think I'm ready to go back to the office yet. I'll just be honest. I feel like I can do more from home.
Yeah, me too.
When I was in the office.
I get distracted a lot at work. I need help
not
with
to mention
this.
my office is 2.5 hours away from me.
Yeah,
That doesn't help.
And this is what I'm so grateful that I don't work for the man. I
That's
work
right.
for the woman.
The woo.
The
No, you got that
woman.
extra woo. It's a woo man.
The woo man.
The woo
That's
man.
right.
Cool.
No masks here.
Nope. Well, I have a rule. I got, it's like the same problem I had when I used to drink a lot at parties. People would come up to me and they'd be like, Scott, and you're like, hey man, what's up? And it's like, dude, where's your pants? Shoes on, no pants.
Damn.
Then I
dude.
have to explain that I was really cold and that I'd been sick lately and all that other stuff. But anyways, yeah, that's the same thing at home. Pants optional. It's awesome. You can't tell.
You're like the guy from the Goldbergs. You walk in the door and you take your pants off and you're your whitey tighties.
Dude, first year with Roland at NAMM, the guy that I was bunked with, because they make you pair up in hotel rooms, that's the first thing he would do. He'd walk through the door. It's like, all right, we're going to go back to the room real quick, freshen up, and go out to dinner. We walk in that door. That's the first thing that guy. Pants off. He goes into bed and takes a nap. And you're like, dude, we got to leave here in 5 minutes. Yeah. And then he'd be ready. It was the weirdest thing to actually see that. Somebody walks in, first thing comes off, pants.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, dude, really? Thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
That's funny. Cool. So, anything else, guys, tonight? We probably going to do a short one tonight. That way, everybody gets their Friday night back.
I was going to say, interesting. I don't remember if it was Scott or Jeff brought up about I'd like to hear what other people might say in the chat and what you guys think with the an item in your collection that you would never want to sell. Like, there's that one item that if unless it was very hard times, you'd sell it. But besides that, what's that item that you're like,
does it have to be just one?
Maybe sentimental or whatever, that you'd hold on to as long as you could.
I got a graded Vader and a graded Luke Skywalker with a telescoping saber.
Mm-hmm.
I will grab those suckers in a heartbeat and run out because they'll fit in my pockets. And
Yeah.
Everything else is replaceable.
I hope you guys get out of the house. I'm going back for my toys.
And like if the Hot Toys burn, I wouldn't care. I'm like, they're cool to look at, but.
Well, I also think that's where you are with them right now. In your brain, you're kind of like, I'm done.
But the action figures is stuff I grew up with as a kid, so I think they have more sentimental value.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'll protect those before anything else. Be like, oh, I'm grabbing those. Plus, I got a bunch of them in storage too. So if the house catches on fire, I do have some that are protected somewhere else.
Nice.
Some offsite facility. It's almost like a IT server.
So it'd be his Obi-Wan hilt for Benjamin,
Nice.
Jason.
Is that the one from Romans?
Yeah. My signed
items.
Evan,
That's a tough one.
Phil Robinson.
That's super jacked up in price now. What about that bad boy?
Oh, the episode 3 Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a nice one. That'll probably be like the third thing I grab, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
has
it depends how much time I have left. So if I had like 5 minutes to grab things.
Now,
man,
fire right now. You have to just be like, I'm out.
Fire be like, okay, smoke. It's burning my wall right here. I'll have to grab these guys right here, these two. And maybe the Sebastian Stan or Shaw figure will go with me too. And then definitely get the Obi-Wan hilt and then the Vader hilt that's on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Master replicas. And then the Count Dooku one. I don't care about that one. It's cool looking, but if there's a fire, that one can burn.
I'll run into your house for that one.
Go for it.
All the way down Florida.
Fair game. If Evan's house is going down, if you can grab it in the fire, it's yours. It's fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's going for probably like $1,800 on eBay now. It's one of the cheaper ones.
Wow.
Joel. Really, Matt? The doo
The dewback?
Cool.
As my wife calls it, my wife calls it the doo-doo.
The doo-doo?
Yeah.
What about you, Jason? What would you grab?
I have two things. I have a quarter scale Scout Trooper statue one of my friends had made. Kev Dio on Instagram. he had made it and posted it, and I was going through some hard times a few years ago, and he just randomly sent it to me and just like was like, here, and, like he could have sold it. People were, oh, let me know if you sell this. He was taking beautiful photos, and he sent it to me as like a, pay it forward type thing, and so that I grabbed that, and I also have a Gentle Giant, the jumbo figure collections, of the vintage ones. I have a Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett it was a Celebration 5 exclusive from Gentle Giant.
Wow.
And I couldn't get it at the convention because it was sold out before the floor opened, because that's how that happens. And I was able to get on eBay a few years later for like $200, which was like double, price at the time. But that guy's super cool. So I have my little vintage Boba on top of my giant jumbo Boba figure.
That's cool.
Sweet.
It looks so cool. He displays great with the card back, and Empire is my thing. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to lose that guy. That's for sure.
No, that's sweet, man. What about you, Michelle? Anything you'll grab?
Yeah, Joel's art K2SO for sure.
Nice.
And well, everything that's on this table. So that I've got Matt's the very first, the Kenobi that I got, the Rogue the Rogue doll. So yeah, I just grabbed that whole table.
Just take the table. Get out. Nice.
You're like, oh no, my Grogu fell.
right.
Wow.
And then plus, are we just doing Star Wars art? Because then I was just thinking, oh, all my other art,
Oh yeah, right.
yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh my God! If all my Michelle art burned down, I'll be sad.
I would be sad too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
That was a lot of work.
Stuff is not replaceable. Yeah, none of the stuff is replaceable.
Your work is on fire.
Literally. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Literally.
right.
Your work is on fire.
And then I don't think we even have to ask Scott, because his wife may can grab all the AT-ATs, and that's your choice, Scott. You
Probably Rancors.
For her, yeah. For
Yeah, the
her, I
Rancor.
don't know. It might be the Rancor. No, I think with her, the new Princess Leia she just got. So
Yeah.
if you're friends with her, she saw that. That she's constantly talking about, because it's like that takes her right back to her childhood. And that's what she's gluing to. Even though she loves the Lego and all that other stuff, I think the one she'd let burn is the probe droid, because she did not like putting that one together. The legs were a pain. For the Lego one, she'll let that one burn. She'll probably even put accelerant on it. But I think that for her is probably the first piece she would go for. For me, it's tough, because it's like, in most cases, everybody's the same way. You're buying something not to go, oh, well, I'll just sell it in a little while if I get bored with it. You buy it because you want it and you want to keep it, right? So there are certain things that stand out. My Vader helmet, I know it's the cheap one, but I absolutely love it. The Obi-Wan hilt, yeah, that's definitely a no-brainer. God, I don't know. It's so tough. It'd be one of those things where you'd run in the room and you're like,
Right?
which one am I going for? Yeah.
Right. It's challenging.
I'd probably burn with the house, because I couldn't make up my mind fast enough.
It's like
Yeah,
a captain going down with a sinking ship.
Mm-hmm. Well, that obviously all that stuff is first. Kids out, cats out, whatever you got to do. Family out, but then you come back, and then also too, like the music gear that I have in here, I'd be like, yeah. So,
Got insurance for that stuff.
Yeah, I do. I do have insurance for that. So that's
Thanks, Sean. So good. He said he got my art print today, and it looks even better in person. Yay! Cool.
I don't know if you saw Benjamin's comment, but that's literally what Eben did a few years ago, actually. So
this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much started selling everything after Last Jedi.
he bought Star Trek stuff and sold all the Star Wars.
It's like live long and prosper.
Right.
Ooh, what's the Mork and Mindy Nanu?
Was it this way? Nanu?
I think so. Nanu.
Yeah. Oh boy! Wow. Flashback.
That's funny. Cool. Well, on that note, we'll call it a night tonight. I don't know if you want to give everybody one last drink, if they were even following.
Is that?
It's a
So
trap.
we didn't do a good job explaining the rules tonight, but you know,
I think everybody was in a different mode tonight. You know, it's just kind of like, let's just go.
Yep.
I'm on muscle relaxers tonight, so I'm all over the place. I'm like falling in my chair.
You're like rubber.
Yeah, so thanks guys for joining us this Friday. Don't forget this Sunday on the Hyperdrive at noon Eastern. You know, there's a bunch of giveaways for George's 5,000 plus subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, that channel is blowing up a lot, so it's awesome. Congrats, George and Frankie.
Yeah, killing it, guys.
Hell yeah. So until then, we'll exit here with the Lego Star Wars outro. Hopefully you guys like it. So see you guys next Friday. May the force be with you. Later.
Peace.